Hi everyone, my name is Tatiana Logreira and I am currently a communications major with a concentration in public relations. I am currently taking this course as it is a requirement that I need to fulfill, but I chose this course specifically as I was very curious as to how different cultures and different social groups communicated with one another. What I hope to take away from this course is how I can apply different techniques and different skills that I can respectfully use in the future in my work life and in my personal life to communicate with different cultures. Growing up in Miami, Florida as a Cuban American, I grew up with a very heavy Hispanic culture. Every corner that you turn in, there is someone from either Latin America, the Caribbean, or different locations. When I moved to Georgia, it was kind of a different situation though. But to kind of dig in a little bit deeper about my culture, Cubans are probably one of the friendliest peoples you'll meet. So what's really fun about my Cuban culture is that we really care about our family. So family is one of the biggest importance in our life, and I believe that it's what brings us all together. So any holiday party, any birthday party, you're gonna see almost everyone from your immediate family to your extended family, and even just on a weekend basis, everyone just getting together, pulling out the dominoes, playing on the domino table. Someone, and especially the women, we love to cook all together. So that is our bonding moment, really. Cooking is really the soul of our family, and that's what brings us mostly together, as well as love. But what's really fun and crazy about Cuban culture is our communication skills really aren't truly the best. There's a lot of loud speaking, a lot of talking over one another. So growing up, I didn't really understand respect in the sense of when you communicate with someone and you let them speak first and then you speak after that. So over the time that I've been here in Georgia, I've learned that, oh, this is not normal. But it's really cool to at least have those two different cultures and understand both of them. And that is why I'm curious to learn more. When you look at the communication blocks that we have in our PowerPoint presentations, you send the message, you receive the message, and you wait for that feedback to see if it's interpreted. But in Cuban culture, it is not interpreted that way. When you communicate with one another, it's just kind of like screaming all the time and just a big party overall. Also growing up in a Hispanic culture, religion in most households is a large thing. So growing up, I grew up with more Catholicism in my house, but prior to that, my great-grandmother and my great-great-grandmother, they practiced Santeria. So Santeria is when you worship saints and pray to them. That slowly in my family deteriorated, and now at this generation, we're kind of making our own religion decision. And when it comes to race in different Hispanic cultures, we have a variety culture. You're gonna have a lot of white Cubans as well as Afro-Cubans. So I grew up with both of them, and it was really cool to see that race really isn't a thing in our culture. We're all from different areas of different descendants. So my family immigrated from Spain to Cuba, and from there moved to Miami, and that's what I have for race. When it comes to class as well, class really is middle class for Hispanics. You're gonna see a lot of that in Miami, which is what I grew up with. Hispanics are very hard workers, and whether education is there or not, growing up especially from a family that immigrated to Miami, my great-grandfather had a 7th grade education and that was it, but his hard work is what took him further in life. You're gonna see that a lot of Hispanics don't really have an education that goes further when it comes to older generations, and they migrated over here for us to have a better future for our future family. So you're gonna see a lot of Hispanics that have immigrated to the States for further better life. So overall, I kind of explained a little bit about my Cuban culture and what I grew up with. So I'm extremely curious to learn more about different cultures and how some of them may be even similar. After moving to Georgia and learning somewhat about different cultures, I've learned that we all have a little bit of same similarity, but I'm curious to dig a little bit deeper into our communication skills and learn more about that. So thank you everyone for listening, and I'm looking forward to this class.